Every time I enter a space, I feel something. The energy in the space affects me. It either makes me feel heavy or happy or creative or chaotic. The energy has power. And I'm extra sensitive to how a space interacts with the energy within me, but everybody is susceptible to it, whether you're aware of it or not. And what's the space that most people spend the most time in? Their home, especially after you have a baby. You might not leave your home for multiple months. Maybe not that extreme, but I know some people that do not leave the house for 3 or 4 months. And that can be really lovely if your home makes you feel good, if it is a sanctuary for you to rest in and heal in and explore yourself in. So next time you walk into your home, just pause for a moment and tune into how you feel. Do you feel stressed out? Do you feel like you're just surrounded by visual to-dos, by things that make you feel like up here instead of rooted in yourself? Then there's likely some things that you can shift. There are so many different ways to create a sanctuary in your home, to make your home the sanctuary, but I have a few key strategies to help you get there. The first thing is getting rid of clutter, unneeded items. So anything in your home that you don't absolutely love, like when you look at it, when you touch it, if it doesn't make you happy or think about some wonderful memory, get rid of it, unless it's something that you use all the time. I know the broom doesn't necessarily make you happy, but you use it. It has like a purpose. So if it is not essential or it doesn't make you really happy, you can probably donate it, throw it away. This process can be really emotional. A lot of us attach emotions to stuff. That is totally common. There's nothing to be ashamed about with that. But just be gentle with yourself as you move through that process of releasing. This is also creating new space in your home to be filled by your child, because sometimes it can be hard to incorporate a new person in our space when it is just full, when there is no extra energy. And so know that you're also doing this as a gift for your baby. Start small. You can take a weekend and just do it for like 3 hours or something, and have a few boxes, bags, and just start in one room. You do not have to do an overhaul of your home in one weekend. The next thing is fresh air. The air that we breathe has such an impact on how our body is able to absorb nutrients, on how our mind functions. Oxygen is crucial in so many ways. So if you can, open up the windows. If you live in a really cold environment, you can get air purifying plants in your home. The peace lily is one of my favorites, a spider plant. And you can also have a small fountain that helps to keep the air fresh. There's plenty of avenues. There are air purifiers that you can buy. And the next one is light. The lighting in your home makes a huge difference on creativity, on energy levels. So natural lighting is the best if possible. So during the day, go ahead and open up the blinds, let in that fresh, bright light. In the evenings, it's best to have 3 different sources of lighting at 3 different levels in each room. I'm personally really sensitive to overhead lighting, and babies are too. It can be really harsh. So having a few lamps is really nice. It creates soft, peaceful lighting. Himalayan salt crystal lamps are really nice in the nursery. It creates this really calming energy of love. It's really a beautiful, soft light. Having a few key pieces, a few key focal points in each room that make you feel really good can be nice. A light refracting crystal in the window, a little wind chime, just a few things. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, but have 2 or 3 key pieces that you can look at, and you can be rejuvenated by looking at that object. And then from there, just be in the space and notice if there's anything that feels off to you. Is there like a rug that every time you look at it, you're just like, oh, it just like bums me out? Or like the color of the wall. Really notice what makes you feel good and what makes you not feel good, and get rid of the bad stuff, the stuff that drains your energy. You don't need it, you don't want it, and it's time to let it go.